LexxExpress is calling, shaping every view. Subscribe and join the legend, let's see what you'll do.
Every comment's welcome, every like's a cheer. Your opinions light the way, there's nothing you should fear.
Share your thoughts and insights, let your voices grow. With Lexx by your side, the universe will glow. Hit that button, oh so bright, in this digital night. LexxExpress is here to guide us with an epic light. Comment, share and let it out in the world so vast. Be a part of something stronger, make the moments last. See the world from angles never seen before. Through the eyes of LexxEx vision, open every door. From the screen to your mind, transcend the mundane. Stand and rise with LexxExpress, break every chain.
In every frame, a story that's waiting to be told.
In every voice, a power precious like pure gold. So subscribe and join the journey to the great unknown. With LexxExpress, we'll build a world we truly own. Hit that button, oh so bright, in this digital night. LexxExpress is here to guide us with an epic light. Comment, share and let it out in the world so vast. Be a part of something stronger, make the moments last. Another frame, a story that's waiting to be told. In every voice, a power precious like pure gold. So subscribe and join the journey to the great unknown. With LexxExpress, we'll build a world we truly own. Hit that button, oh so bright, in this digital night. LexxExpress is here to guide us with an epic light. With an epic light. Comment, share and let it out in the world so vast. In the world so vast. Be a part of something stronger, make the moments last. Make the moments last.
Man, what is going on, everyone? How's everybody doing on this lovely Sunday? I see you, Witty. Witty's back in here? Okay, Witty. What's going on, MGM? We got Kwamik here. We got Drex saying it's going to be a copy and paste. We'll start off with that conversation, Drex. We'll start off with that conversation just for you. What up, Billy? What up, Ghostface? We got Bishop here as well. Sammy, Hayden, Clint. We got Leader, J-Mac. Carter was here earlier. What's up with everybody, man? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Y'all ready for this stream? What up, Lonnie? Lex sold on the stream earlier. How did I sell on the stream earlier? One thing at a time, but answer me and then I'll get back to you on that. So, WWE 2K25 info coming January 28th. You know how it's going to be. You know we still got a little road ahead before we could get into some real details. Unfortunately, we got to be patient. We got to wait for that big reveal. January 27th, we'll see the cover. January 28th, we'll see the actual details. If you guys didn't tune in earlier today, I was on the show with Just Brian. We were on his channel over there, chopping it up, talking about the game, deep diving into some of the things we expect and some of the things we like and don't like about the series and how it's been handled. But I want to address here Drex in the chat box. Drex is saying that 2K24 is going to be a carbon copy of 2K25 is going to be a carbon copy of 2K24. And I got to be honest, I don't agree with that. I don't agree. I don't see how we can sit here with a straight face and say that it's going to be the same exact game following what we saw in 2K24 after 23 and 22. You know, these games have improved, and even if you don't feel like it's improved, it at least shifted and changed in some degree where we can honestly sit here and say that it's not the same game. And before we continue this conversation, be sure to drop a like. We got over 47 people in the building, man. Drop a like for your boy LexxOverse. We only got 15. All the likes help. And if you're new to the channel and you love wrestling, hit that sub button for sure. So I think that it'll probably be playable to some content creators that will get to test the game early like they did in previous years. I just honestly can't come on these streams and videos and with a straight face say, hey guys, this is going to be the same game as what we've seen in the past couple of years, because I'd be lying and I'd be doing a disservice to the creators of the series. Now, can we all agree that the game needs some improvement? For sure, of course we can. What's going on, Kiwi? Of course we can have that conversation. We can always have the conversation about improving the quality and just the experience of the game going forward and how we feel about the game. We could share our feelings, right? We can talk about that. Big improvements, but it has gotten big improvements. We have seen changes to the franchise. We can't sit here and act like it's a copy and paste, Drex, because you're spreading misinformation. You're lying to yourself, above all else. You know, these last 3 games have felt different in their own right. Exactly, MGM. It hasn't been perfect. No, it hasn't been perfect. It really hasn't. But it's been an improvement in some way, shape, and form when it comes to certain elements to the damn game. Let's just call it what it is. Let's be realistic about that. So, what did I want to talk about on this Sunday that's different from any other stream we've done? Well, I wanted to go over some of the things that we have been seeing in the comments, whether it's been about the city, whether it's been about the creation suite, the community creations, the mods, you know, and things of that nature that have impacted the game in a way where it's crippled it for some. Should it be available on last gen? And of course, you saw the title of this stream. It's called WWE 2K25 will be the best wrestling game. Here's why. I'm going to give you guys my opinion, right? At the end of the day, it's just an opinion. It's not a rumor. It's not a fact. It's my opinion and my opinion only. So I want you guys to take it with a grain of salt. I want you guys to just embrace the conversation and the discussions that we've had. It's not all set in stone when it comes to the things we've been reading online. And it's not all set in stone in terms of this being the best wrestling game ever. This is just my personal opinion. So I'm going to be doing a nice video showcasing my wrestling games collection. Like, I'm talking about, you know, the AEW Fight Forever on Nintendo Switch. I'm talking about the 2K series that I have on 360. I'm even going to show you guys some of the games I have digitally, so you see the entire collection that is in my possession, whether it's digital or physical. I'm also going to show you guys some new games I've picked up when it comes to these wrestling titles. WWF Raw, or at this time it was already WWE. This game came out on Xbox, and it's a Platinum Hits game. Now, for you to get this title of Platinum Hits, it means that the game sold an X amount of copies. It did really, really well, okay? And it got re-released in this packaging that you see here. And the reason why I am feeling so optimistic about the future of the series now more than ever is because I've been revisiting some of these older titles, even the very best, which a lot of people consider 2K14 to be one of the best wrestling games ever. And while I do agree that that was a really, really good game, and I do agree that with the people that say that Here Comes the Pain is another great wrestling game, I gotta be honest with you. You know, some of these older titles, like WWE/WWF Raw, you know, didn't have much substance. Okay? It didn't have much going for it. Back then, this game came out, I believe, in like 2002 or the early 2000s. Let's see, I'm going to call it WWF Raw Xbox game. Let's see when this game came out. It came out in 2002, guys. So 2002, we were still getting the SmackDown series over on PlayStation. This was an Xbox exclusive title. It was going toe to toe with the one on PlayStation, which had special guest referee. I don't know if that was the year that we saw special guest referee on SmackDown, but you know, these games back then were so limited, so limited. I come from an era which to many of you may be that dinosaur, old school, you know, way back when era. And I see your side of the argument or debate or discussion. I do see that, but I don't necessarily agree. People today, in this generation, in this year, in this moment in time, today, on social media, what up, John? What up, Sammy? In this generation, we have gotten to the point where we criticize and nitpick everything because everyone online is constantly calling out the you could say the BS, you could say the glitches, you could say the problems, you call it whatever you want, but things are being, you know, looked upon under a microscope. Sometimes it's valid, right? Sometimes it's not. And it's up to you as a fan to pretty much differentiate what you find value in. I'm not allowed to complain. See, you just came into the stream and you haven't been paying attention to what I said, because if you did, you wouldn't say some stupid shit like that. I'm not talking about the fact that you can't complain. I haven't said that you can't share criticism or be constructive about how we can get the game better. You know what I'm saying? I haven't said any of that, and I'll never say that. You guys are entitled to feel how you want to feel and enjoy what you want to enjoy. I think that goes without being said. It's not that damn complicated. It's not serious to the extent where I'm telling you guys to shut the hell up and play the game and enjoy the game. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. You're talking about fix universe mode. Universe mode has been the same mode for so many years, and it hasn't even been all that great since, you know, they haven't really been adding a whole lot to it. There's not that many cutscenes. It doesn't trigger that much. It just, there's not a whole lot there. I just, why are we clamoring for, it's not that we're clamoring for a, see, you're looking at it through the wrong point of view, because you're not looking at it from, this can be a groundbreaking year. This could be a mode that pushes the boundaries and the creative, you know, the creative direction of a series that needs a jolt of, I don't know, a restructure in some way, shape, or form when it comes to a mode like Universe or MyRise even. I saw in the last chat for the stream that we were doing earlier, people were saying that they, you know, we should do a brand new engine, that this game needs to be built on a new engine. I wouldn't go that far. I think that the series is in a good place right now in terms of consistency and improvements, and building a new engine when this engine is already new is kind of crazy to even suggest, and it goes to show how little people out there really truly know, while they're acting like they know a lot about what we see. Do your research. Exactly, Mike. So again, I want to circle back to the theme of the stream, is why I think this will be, you know, one of the best or the best wrestling game. I think that it's going to improve on a lot of the stuff that has, you know, caused issues to the game. I feel like this is a career year for the series, because if you look at 22, that was just the beginning. 23 was a stepping stone, and 24 pushed forward the boundaries of the series. Now 25, I think, is going to take a bigger leap. I think it's going to take a bigger leap than we've seen. Brennan says, I think 25 is going to be revolutionary because 24 did a lot of things right. Exactly. That's exactly how I'm feeling about it. That's exactly how I'm feeling about it. Hold on, let me change. My lighting is tripping right now. Well, it's not tripping. I'm trying to adjust it. There we go. I think that's much better. Let me adjust it over here. Sorry about that. I just didn't like how the lighting was looking. There we go. Much more natural. Better. Yeah, I didn't like how it was looking all pixelated. The lighting wasn't looking all that great. All right, so, you know, I think this is a career year for the franchise because for them to toss those words around, groundbreaking, game-changing features, it's because they know stuff. They know that this year they're putting in the work that they started in 24. Drex says, all I'm saying, it's been 10 plus years. If 2K can't fix universe mode, make it the way it should be. But what do you know about the way it should be? What do you mean? Are you a game developer? How should it be? Bring back story design? It doesn't have to necessarily be exactly like what it used to be. So I'm gonna take you guys down memory lane for this portion of the conversation. I want you guys to look at the shit that we had to deal with in the early 2000s, and this is just a glimpse of what it was back then. I'm not gonna go and deep dive and nitpick and break down this game. WWF Raw, was it? Yeah, it was still WWF Raw during this time because I'm looking at the game here. It says World Wrestling Federation. It was actually made before 2002. It was 2001 when it came out, I think. What up, Sean? That's what you want? Yeah, but it doesn't mean that it's bad, though. There's a difference between what you want and saying that the game is bad or that the game is going to be the same. So let's look at this real quick. I want to bring in facts. I don't want to just talk about things from, you know, from a opinion standpoint. I want to bring in facts. All right, so I muted the game sound because I don't want to get copywritten. So this is from WWF Raw, ladies and gentlemen. This game is very, very old. But this is, again, part of the reason why I think people right now are taking things for granted and not realizing how far we've come. I'm playing this on the 360, correct? We have exhibition mode. Title matches. This was a big deal. Title matches were a big deal back then. King of the Ring, which is the tournament. You got Create a Superstar, which is limited. We got the Museum, which is just a fun facts place. And then the options, which are very, very limited. Very minimal. It says trailer, but that's for a random game. I clicked on it. People need to understand that if you're not happy, you're not satisfied, you're not getting what you want, then you take a break or buy the game on sale. All right? So this game, again, this was a full $60 when it came out. I think that was the base price for games. This was only on Xbox. It doesn't say it here, does it? Or this was meant for Xbox. You know, it says WWF gets Raw on Xbox. Look at that right there. And I'm going to read you what it says in the back of the case here. It says, bone-shattering finishing moves. Authentic superstar entrances. Play as top superstars. Assault opponents on the way to the ring. Compete in a variety of match types. So they were literally flexing match types and superstar interference. And I had a superstar interference match before going live. Yeah, this was on Xbox only. SmackDown was on PlayStation only. So these are the matches that they had in here, guys. Look at this. Very limited. Very limited. What up, Steven? And I want to highlight this game in the future. I want to do a retro rewind stream where I showcase some of the older games. And I also want to drop a video showing you guys some of the games that I picked up. But look at, again, for the conversation we're having today on stream, look at this. Very limited, bro. Across the board, very, very limited. Very minimal. The roster, very small. The roster is very, very small. It was ridiculous. And this was $60. People don't want to pay $70 for the just $10 extra now. People don't want to. Of course, it's limited. How many years ago is this? It's 2025. Stop, man. Stop. Don't say, of course, it's limited. It was even limited for back then. We had games like No Mercy that allowed for you to do extra stuff that we had seen in the previous years when the game was at its all-time high. This is when they were going through a transitional period. The camera angle was different. The gameplay was different. I'm not sure if it was on Windows PC. But you can't just say, oh, of course it was limited. Games back then were still innovative and pushing the boundaries. Okay? Games back then were still pushing boundaries. The GameCube games were good. Exactly. What's the game that everybody talks about? The one on GameCube. I'm having a brain fart. No. There was the one on GameCube called Wrecking Day. And, dude, Wrecking Day, right? WrestleMania 18 is another. Day of Reckoning. I said Wrecking Day. I said it wrong. But Day of Reckoning. Exactly. Day of Reckoning, dude. That game, everyone talks about that game. I would love to play that game. WrestleMania 21 was on Xbox. But look at these options, how minimal. Putting a manager was cool back then. You know? Actually, you don't have to invest on an original Xbox, Witty, because Raw 2, and WrestleMania 21 are all available to play on 360. But I'm just giving you guys a sample size. And again, this is not what you should refer to when it comes to comparing the games. You need to compare it for its time, right? For when it came out, for what it was trying to be. I can't sit here with a straight face and tell you guys, all right, man, well, guess what? 2K25 is going to be the best wrestling game because it's going to be better than Raw. No, I'm not going to sit here and do that because that's not fair. That's ridiculous. That's stupid. I'm not talking about comparing the new games with these games. All I'm saying is that look at how far we've come. That's all I'm talking about when I'm comparing this. This Undertaker coming out with the motorcycle looking like this was crazy back then. And the entrances were a spectacle. Back then, this was considered like groundbreaking. You know what I'm saying? You're saying another company take over WWE games right now. But what's so bad about 2K and what they've done to say that another company should take over? I gotta buy 2007, Sammy. I still gotta buy 2007. I gotta get WWE All-Stars. I have 2008, but I do gotta get those games. You know, I don't want you guys to take what I'm saying out of context. All right? I want to clarify that. I don't want you guys to take what I'm saying out of context. Don't compare 25 to 2002. Don't do that. That's stupid. But for its time, this was $60 and it was still taking away features that we had already previously seen on Nintendo 64, in No Mercy, WrestleMania 2000, and even on GameCube when those games came out. It was around the same time. Yeah, it was around the same year as SmackDown Shut Your Mouth, and SmackDown was way better. Look at the gameplay. Look at the camera angle. It was very limited. It was literally X. Y was to block. Look at how you block. This is from like the N64 days, the AKI engine. Look at how he puts his chest out. And then you press X to do this, and you grapple with A. That's it. And then he automatically runs. So you grapple with A, and you pretty much do this right here. SmackDown, Shut Your Mouth, Here Comes the Pain, and Raw 2 came out the same year. That's why some of them were limited and different. You see what I'm saying? Like, look at these camera angles. Look at the different shots. Now, the game does look good for its time. Some superstars look really, really good. And I like the animations that they have in the game. They do have some cool animations. Now, remember, back then, these games were considered more like fighting games. Even though a lot of you guys are saying, oh, I want chain wrestling. I don't want the combo breakers. This isn't a fighting game. These games back then, yeah, they had some wrestling technique too. But it had a lot of fighting game elements. But games, like Lex said, it was trying to find the formula that fits. Yeah, and that's what they've been trying to do with the new games. That's what they've been trying to do with the new games. But yeah, I'm not going to sit here and play. Like I said, this is not a full retro stream. I just wanted to give you guys a little teaser and a snippet of the retro rewind that I'm going to be doing in the future. I want to get my hands on every wrestling game. Like I have that, like that's the vision that I've had for several years. And little by little, I've been lucky enough to be able to capture you know, some of these games. I've gotten lucky to, like, I just recently picked up another one that I'm going to be showing you. And I'm giving you guys a spoiler. We have 50 plus here. I'm giving you guys a little snippet of what's coming on the channel. But, you know, I recently picked up WWE 2K15 on 360 because a lot of you guys were telling me about the NXT stuff that they had in that game. I also recently, again, I'm going to do a video for all of this and I'm going to dedicate my time. But I recently picked up, it's a little scratched, has a little wear and tear, but it's in really good shape. Picked up this PS2 and I got some new games for PlayStation and PS2 as well. And I'm going to be playing all the wrestling games throughout the retro rewind era when we start doing that. We got the PS2 Slim finally. So let me give a round of applause. And I got to give a shout out to Erica. Just so you guys know, Lady Lex, Erica is the one responsible for us finding this awesome PS2 Slim. We found a retro store nearby, which I had no idea existed. And once we walked in, that's where I found all these older wrestling games. I went crazy. Like, my jaw dropped. The level of, like, this case, the shape that it's in with the manual and everything, I was, like, blown away. And I even picked up some WCW games. Now, I would like to pick up a GameCube and a Dreamcast to be able to play some other games as well. But that's going to be way, way down the road. Like right now, my main focus as a collector for like wrestling games, I'm going to focus on PlayStation and PlayStation 2. We have a long way to go because we got to get, Here Comes the Pain is going for like $40, $50 still till this day. So Here Comes the Pain is going to take a long time before... That's going to be probably one of the last games I get. And that's one of the main games I want to get because that one I actually never really played. I bought all the wrestling games that were available with the consoles that I had. The only one that I really, really wanted was... that they had there was WWF Attitude. And they had it for Dreamcast. We asked, well, how much is the Dreamcast? And the Dreamcast that they had was modded. And it was going for $200. I said, hell no. I'm okay. I ended up taking the PS2 only because I don't want to overpay for these old ass consoles that are going to need some maintenance. So I got the PS2, right? Let me show it to you guys once again. I don't want to show it all because I want to do a video and I want you guys to check out the video and hopefully you enjoy that. But I got the PS2 Slim, the silver platinum looking one. Beautiful. I love it. Even though it has a couple scratches, I love it. And I got the red memory card. I got the red memory card. Red is my favorite color. So they had this and I picked it up. But yeah, shout out to Erica. She found the place. It was random. It was on our way home from breakfast and we stopped by and it was crazy. Yeah, so the PS2 actually works with a converter. I already have the converter. I already tested it. I ran some testing on it yesterday. Yesterday I played for so many hours. Erica and I were just hanging out and we were testing out the PS2. I can say with so much joy and hype and excitement that the PS2 will be available to stream on the channel. I took a picture of me playing yesterday as well, so you guys can check it out right here. Where is it? Hold on, I got it right here. I picked up some other games. I picked out Knockout Kings as well, but this was me yesterday playing on the PS2, a PlayStation game. I got the PS2 because I'm able to play PlayStation games as well. So this screenshot, I posted it in the community section for YouTube, so you guys can anticipate it. I also got Knockout Kings. I picked up some other games, but I know this is more of a wrestling discussion, and I want to keep it wrestling. So, yeah, I'm going to pick up just every game that I possibly can from PlayStation to PlayStation 2. And then I also found out that Raw 2 plays, like Straight Edge said, Raw 2 plays on Xbox One. Raw 1 plays on the 360. And then I want to get WrestleMania 21. Once I'm done picking up all those games, and I want to be very patient because I don't want to get like some of these games have scratches and they still work. But I don't want to spend too much money getting the ones that are pristine, and I don't want to be cheap and get all the ones that are messed up, because I know if you go to eBay, everyone sells the game loose with scratches. Yeah, so Xbox One, apparently, I haven't tested it myself, but apparently Xbox One plays Raw 2. Also, for the Nintendo 64 games, that, I don't know, the Nintendo 64 goes for a lot. And they have a lot of WCW games there. Like I played a WCW, I think it was WCW versus NWO World Tour. That's the one that I used to have when I was a kid growing up. That one is the one that kind of got me to learn about WCW because I never watched it. But yeah, the N64 is really expensive. Yeah, Drex, you heard it right. I want Here Comes the Pain. I want that one on PS2. It's going to be a while before I get my hands on it, but so let's get back into the 2K25 stuff. We'll come back to the retro stuff because, you know, obviously I'm excited for it. I ended up finding all these things and got really happy that we were able to finally, I've been talking about it for so many years now, and I finally got my hands on it, so I wanted to share that update with you guys. What up, JC? How's it going? How's it going? Play 12 and 13. I do have 12 and 13. That one I've shown on here. I definitely you got us excited for Retro Rewind. Yeah, I wanted to invest into the content. I wanted to give you guys a different point of view because a lot of people on here, you know, are just trashing the 2K series, and I'm like, look, I know that from the era I come from, the games were a certain way. And I look back at those games like they were the best games ever. But that's why when people ask me, Lex, what's your favorite wrestling game? I always say that if you go back in time, I would pick games from different phases, different generations. Because I feel like there's not one particular game that takes the cake for all of them. Like for me personally, I've had a blast with a lot of the games that I've played through time. The worst game that I didn't enjoy from the 2K or just WWE series was probably 2K20. It was part because of the glitches that it had, and part because I just didn't care about any of that. And then the pandemic hit, and it was a horrible combination. The TNA pack, yeah, we've talked about the TNA pack possibly happening in videos and streams as well, but we could talk about it. What up, Chief? How's it going, man? Yeah, the 2K25 game is going to have a stacked roster, for sure. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Let him know, Mike. Let him know. I believe I got that, bro. I really do. If I do, and you're willing to give me... Wait. To give me an address, I can send it to you. I will support your channel. Seriously? Drex, you're going to have to send me some pictures. If you do have it, right? If you do have the game, and you do want to send it to me, you want to donate it to the channel so we could do some videos, I'll give you a shout out and all that. If you want to donate it to the collection of wrestling games, send me a Twitter message or send me a Discord message and I want to see proof that you have the game. I gotta see proof. I don't want you to be trolling, and then, you know, I open up a package and it ends up being a bag of shit or something. I don't know. People on here are crazy, so I'm not gonna be giving out exactly. I don't want to be putting out my address or anything like that. I mean, I'll have you send it somewhere. I don't think I'll ever put my address in full blast because I just don't want to do that. But I'll have it where I can get it and have access to it. So yeah, we can work something out if that's what you really want to do and you're honest about it. But point is, I'm excited. I'm excited at Lex gonna get scammed. Nah. I'm excited to bring that. Got all my old shit in totes at my parents' house so they didn't get ruined. I understand, brother. Damn, if you're really serious and you really got the game, that has me hyped, huh? That would be amazing. Yeah, Erica's like, that would be amazing. Trust me, I've been trying. I know that I'm trying to talk to 2K25, but you guys have no idea. Like yesterday, I felt like a kid. Like we were in that store and I was able to like teleport back to the days of way back when. And I saw the damn, you know, the nostalgia trip was right before my eyes. And I just saw the possibilities of bringing all that extra content to the channel. And Erica looked at me and she's like, you gotta get it. You gotta get it. Because like I was like, oh my God, they have, like, we picked up, it was like 4 games or something like that. Again, I don't want to show you everything because I want to do the video and I want you guys to enjoy that. But I was just so hyped and so ready to finally acquire the PS2. The best part about that store that I found, listen to this, guys. The best part about that store that I found was that if I have any issues with my console, they gave me 30 days guaranteed to take it back and get it fixed or swapped out or even get store credit till they get another one. So if my PS2 for whatever gets cooked in 30 days, I'm going to take it back and we're going to sort it out. If I would have bought it on eBay or OfferUp, I would have been screwed. And that's why I've been scared to invest in these consoles because, like I've said so many, you know, years ago, buying these consoles is not cheap. It's not cheap. You gotta buy the console and then the memory card, the converter. You gotta buy a controller. You gotta buy the game, and everyone is trying to make money. Everyone, educate me. What does the swap magic disc do on the PS2? Guessing it lets you play NTCS games on a PAL PS2 or vice versa. Witty. I am not that technical when it comes to those older consoles. Even though I've played them, I never did any real cheat codes or cheats like that, honestly. And the street says that Lex only do stream. Yeah, no. That was Brian just talking crap. I stream at different times to reach different audiences depending on how the vibe is. You know, if I got a video coming, I don't want to stream in the afternoon. If I don't have a video for the day, maybe I want to stream at night or, you know, so I vary the content to try to make sure that we get everyone involved because I have subscribers from all over the world, different time zones. So I try to, man, I'm a people pleaser when it comes to the LexxExpress train, man. We're trying to get everyone involved. So that's the way I see it. I try to mix and match to get everyone in here at some point or the other. So yeah, back to 2K25. Now we're back to 2K25. I'm sorry for rambling, but just so excited about the extra content that we're going to be having on top of the fact that we're going to be having a lot of 2K25. I told you guys, man, a long time ago, subscribe for all things wrestling, and I meant it. I've been trying to freaking incorporate related content. I feel like we're going to get a big city reveal. Look, about the city. If the city comes, I'll be over the moon. Thank you. They freaking did something creative. They did something special. Great. 2 thumbs up. I'll be ready. If the city doesn't come, which is probably going to be the case, I don't see the city or something so ginormous coming right away. If the city doesn't come, then at the very least, I want to see changes to special guest referee. And like many of you have heard me say this before, universe mode is trash. It needs to go get revamped. Whatever you want to say, they need to fix that one way or another. And that's because we've seen what universe mode is capable of. We've seen and experienced that in the past. WCW/NWO Revenge on N64 was hands down the best wrestling game ever made. You see, Blue, I like that you said that. That's from N64. When you get Here Comes the Pain, you got to do a first blood match as Eric Bischoff. I think it's because he can't bleed. That's funny, really. I came from a time where I just played exhibition matches. I would get in there, play with my brothers, play with my cousins, play with my friends, and it was all split screen or like just one screen, that's it. Now with multiplayer and online, how are the servers so garbage? Why are the servers so garbage? That's where you gotta begin with groundbreaking, game-changing features. Once you establish a solid server, you lowered the fan? Oh. Once you establish that, then we can have a conversation about adding something as big as the city. I hope they're working on it. I hope that they have intentions on making the city. But if the city were to be made, we just need to make sure that we have a solid connection. Before we could run, we need to learn how to walk. That's just the way life is. It always has been, always will be. Now, maybe they reinvested their earnings and their profits and all that. Maybe the budget is booming and everything is looking real good from the business standpoint of things. And we don't know what the hell we're talking about. They made the servers good and they made the city all in one at the same time. Then by all means, I'm here to enjoy it. I'm here to love it. I'm ready to embrace it. Give me the servers. Give me the city. Let's do it. Let's do it. Why not? Why can't we get it all at once? We sure can. And people are thinking that maybe it's not possible, but it could be possible. It could be. Yeah, those were the days no servers needed kicking. Yes, exactly, Himothy. And we did it with like almost no game modes. And then once they started adding game modes, of course the game got better. Once they started improving and adding more things to do in the games, I mean, walking backstage, interacting with other wrestlers, setting up tag matches, going to the locker room, shit. That was awesome. The city in NBA 2K is an old gen 2? No. They call it something else. There's a variation of what the city is next gen only, but there's a variation of something similar. The thing about the last gen, current gen conversation, folks. Yeah, I think it was called Neighborhood, right? The thing about that conversation is that if they had a team working on next gen only, problem solved. Like, seriously. They could make the game for last gen all they want. Problem solved. But we don't know that. We don't know if that's been the case. They did. Exactly, Carter. My career is pretty close. It's almost there. My career could be that idea. But they obviously need to give more than just looking at the person standing in front of you. Y'all clearly never played Universe mode back in the day. Dude, Universe mode was solid for what it was trying to be, and I know a lot of people enjoyed it, but I never cared for it. And just because I never cared for it doesn't mean that I don't want it in the game. I want a version of it in the game, but what it's been for so long has just not been fun for me. What if my city is like you walk around and you compete at different promotions? That'll be great. Y'all keep on believing the hype if you want. You want to get your feelings hurt when the truth actually gets told. You feel real stupid because sympathy does not live here. Yeah, no, that's the truth. If you guys end up, overhyping it and if you keep on overhyping what the game could be, then you don't end up enjoying what it ends up being. I'm hyped for next week. Let me see. What did you say? I'm hyped for next week. I got it marked on my calendar. What's next week? You talking about the reveal? Is that next week already? No. Oh, it is. Oh, shit. Not this Monday, but next Monday. Oh man, we got next week is gonna, guys, get ready. Next week we're gonna be dropping videos galore, like 3 videos a day and like some streams and all that. We're gonna be going off. I hope they give us a lot to talk about, because then at that point we'll be waiting about a month and a half and we'll be ready for 2K25. As much as I want to play these old games, I want to see what 2K25 has in store for us. I personally got bored with Universe Mode back in 23 because of the lack of story elements to it. I remember back then, and for those that maybe never experienced this, and for those that might have experienced this, some of the older gamers out there, remember back then when we used to play exhibition matches, we used to get cutscenes in the exhibition matches? For those of you that played it, do you guys remember that? Because Universe Mode was pretty much, or became pretty much, what we used to enjoy in Exhibition Mode. Exhibition Mode used to have a ton of cutscenes. And I was fine with that. I was fine with just thinking, this is the show that I want to run. These are the matches that I want to have. And I'm playing Exhibition, and after a match, my opponent, we get into a scuffle. Someone came out and interfered. Maybe there was like a little promo, like some cutscene. I just want more cutscenes. Is that really hard to ask for? Universe started as an add-on to Exhibition? Exactly. When Universe Mode and the concept of Universe Mode started, we were enjoying that in Exhibition. And that's what I used to play all the time. And I still play that. I still log on to the game still till this day. I get on 24 and I have exhibition matches. Are you talking about the, let me see. Are you talking about the, this match isn't over? Have you forgotten about your other opponent now? Well, kind of. Yeah, you get cutscenes like that. How much you want to bet the biggest hype for 2K25 would be that they fix the online servers? Mike, I would gladly accept that. Can someone tell me if Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson are confirmed for the new game? They're going to be in the game. They're still in their contract. They're still there. I remember SVR 2011's Universe Mode. Then you unlock the characters, for example, Zach Wright. Another problem that gamers have. Can someone please give me like a legit answer? Like, I'm honestly, genuinely asking you guys. Why do people have such a problem unlocking stuff and playing the game to unlock stuff? Why do people have such a problem with that? Lex, do you think that they're going to spread out the DLC like they did last year? Yes, I think that's going to stay the same. Only online has been glitched for years for 2K games? Yes, since 2K22 it's just gotten worse. You had to click a button, so your exhibition match didn't count to Universe Mode? That's funny. Yeah, I forgot about that, but you're right. Gamers these days hate actually playing through the games. They just pay to win now. True. That is true. Since a hip-hop gamer broke the news, it got me on the edge of my seat. I'm itching to know. Yeah, I think that's how everyone is feeling right now. I think it has to do with the VC. They don't want to work. They lazy. I don't want to. That's the only scene I saw when Vince used to come out after I finished a match, bro. Really? I think they don't want to play through it. That's a good point. They probably and what Woody said, people don't want to pay. I mean, they don't want to play through it. They want to pay to get everything. Oh, they don't want to work. They're lazy. You're talking about the gamers. I get you. Back in the day, we had to unlock most of the roster. Yeah, I love unlocking things in the game. It's rewarding. Yes. What up, Ghost? How's it going? I think hip hop gamer's wrong about the city. I agree, Woody. I think he's wrong too. I don't think that's coming. I think that's him making a wild guess. I don't see why they. Yes, exactly. That will be the other biggest asset to 2K25. That they fix Universe Mode. We're not going to get what you're thinking. They are going to fix problems of last year's. That's what I tell. Yeah. I got burnt out trying to unlock all MyRise unlockables. Yeah, the MyRise unlockables are crazy. They made those a little tough. But I'm talking about the stuff that you would unlock in a Universe Mode or Exhibition or Showcase. I enjoy that. You say that because you do your research? Yeah, doing your research is always going to be helpful in terms of like expectations and all that. I'm going to be sitting at the head of the table. Yeah, we're ready to acknowledge Roman. Lex, one thing about Universe as well that made it unique is that the injuries were legit. If your wrestler got hurt, you weren't allowed to play as them. Yes, you're right. That was cool. I hope we get good DLC packs. I hope so too. No way we're getting a city when 1v1 matches don't work online. Liam, I mean, maybe we get a city with better servers, or we get a version of the city with better servers. I think it all starts with better servers. We'll get a better community creation suite. We'll get better My Faction. We'll get better matches online. Everything. They make you play it 3 times to get everything in MyRise. Yeah, I thought that was stupid. I think if you play once or twice and you play different versions of the, like, you play as the man and the female, I think you should be able to unlock everything. I think the problem that 2K is having now, especially after having that conversation on Just Brian's channel with Pro Wrestling Shoot, I think the problem that they have now is finding the proper balance to distribute certain things, like, oh yeah, the requirements to unlock this or to do that, you need to get, it's just dumb requirements that I don't want to say dumb because someone thought about it. I just think it's a little excessive. I think that what they're doing is, like, not in tune with how it could or how I feel it should be. I just hope that we get a game we don't have to see bugs. Well, bugs and glitches are always going to be there, man. I circled back. I even downloaded an update. I literally had to update Raw because I have the Xbox 360 online connected, and it gave me an update for Raw. Even with the updates, you feel the game clipping and glitchy and all this stuff, and we played through it. We had our fun with those games. What are your thoughts on Jordan Grace saying Ultimate X match at WrestleMania will happen? That would be beautiful. I love that. You have to unlock Big Show and Fight Forever is stupid. The way you have to unlock Big Show was dumb. I agree. But look, I honestly give them props for the way they did it. And even now, going back and playing some of these older games, I see Fight Forever much better than I even thought about it before. I enjoyed Fight Forever. It maybe wasn't as long-lasting as I would have hoped for. It maybe wasn't as smooth as I would have hoped for. But I enjoyed Fight Forever, guys. I really enjoyed Fight Forever. It was a good, solid game. I just wish they would have added more to it than what we ended up getting. My Faction and MyRise are 2 modes I wouldn't miss. Hey, I see why you wouldn't miss it. Those are some of the most replayable modes that the game has to offer. And if they actually get it together, it could be the modes that carry the game into the future. I mean, MyRise adding a city level experience. My Faction adding a meaningful gameplay experience. I could see a lot of replayability there. What up, Mason? The biggest problem with these games, hear me out, guys. The title of the video, I was honest. 2K25 will be the best wrestling game. Here's why. The servers get fixed, they open up a whole new world of gameplay. Lex, but we've had online before. We've played matches online before. Yes, but not in any way, shape, or form with good servers. If you're able to have online matches with friends and randoms, I used to love having the lobbies online as well. I met a lot of people in the WWE lobbies back in the day. If you're able to do that on a solid, consistent, in a solid, consistent setting, then we can be experiencing finally a breakthrough year like they're claiming it already is. They need to do that. If you need the entire AEW Fight Forever DLC, it's on sale for $24 on PS Plus for PS Plus members. Yep. The only thing that aggravates me in the 2K games from 22 to 24 is the instant recovery. Yeah, instant recovery could get annoying. It has some things that get annoying. Fight Forever Stadium Stampede match was crazy, can't lie. Bro, I wish that WWE had a version of that. I wish that WWE had a Stadium Stampede mode. That mode was so freaking fun, guys. And for those that didn't like it and bashed it, that's because you didn't really give it a chance and didn't try it. I promise you, that was such a dope idea. Am I going to order some pizza? Mason, I had some pizza yesterday, actually. So no pizza for the rest of the week for me. MyRise is boring because it's kind of the same thing over and over again. Just different things. Well, Jalen, I mean, it does have cut scenes and it does have a story. I would like to play it. I feel like the resiliency limit should be 80, not 85. That's a good point, Carter, because they've added more and more superstars under 80 and under 85, more importantly. So I think under 80 is or up to 80 or 80 and above rather would be a good number. I looked on Twitch and nobody's playing AEW Fight Forever. It's a shame. It's a shame that it didn't last longer, because that game was it was able to capture modern day gaming with a touch of nostalgia. For sure, but I think Ethan Page got confirmed to be in base game. If you saw the recent video, dude, I did a freaking video on it. Where have you been? I talked about it. Yes, Ethan Page is gonna be in it. Obafemi's gonna be in it. No longer will we have to play with this created version of Ethan Page. AEW Fight for 5 minutes. Well, I was playing WWF Warzone, and the matches used to take about 5 minutes. They need to fix the ratings because them revamping it last year was awful. They gave us Logan a 90. Man, the ratings were disrespectful, Witty. And I love talking about the ratings because I'm a sports fan. And at the end of the day, man, ratings matter to me. I don't want to have to go in there and change it myself. I don't want to have to tweak and touch and tune. And I don't want to have to do none of that. I like playing the base game for how it is, the way it was meant to be. I would want for them to do roster updates where they change ratings for people that got better. Anyone in here remember Bischoff 369? Don't say that. Bischoff, I actually lost a match. I think it was like 2K23. I was doing a match against Eric Bischoff and I lost to him. It was pretty bad. Not gonna lie, I was hyped with Fight Forever, but it was too short. It had all the good animation moves, unlike... yeah, the animations and the game was good, but it just, again, fell off. If it's not from 2K that the official word is on these wrestlers, if they're going to be on the base game or not, what I'm going to do is some creative content. No offense, Lex. I hear you, man, but 2K themselves put out that video. 2K themselves put out that video. You think they're going to give us real-life Roman Reigns and not like the 2K Roman Reigns? They need to give us Roman Reigns in 4K like on Netflix. I hope so, man. I sure hope so. We're never getting an online live service, which isn't strictly for my faction, sadly. I don't need an online live service. You think that's what it... Is that really what it'll take for the service to be better? What's up, Eric? Ethan Page got confirmed, Mike, basically. Yeah, I would say that he got confirmed. He was in the trailer promoting the game. It was not even a trailer, but it was a clip. Guys, if we have any new wrestling fan in here, you love wrestling, hit that sub button. Don't miss out on another stream or video. We got plenty of streams and plenty of videos covering the game. And when the game comes out, it doesn't stop there. We're going to have so much content for when the game drops. It's going to be crazy. And just to give you guys a little teaser, if you don't want to subscribe because you don't know anything about the channel just yet, give me a chance, give me a fair shot. And if I could entice you, I will be doing a giveaway. One lucky viewer, subscriber, will end up winning a free copy of WWE 2K25. I'll be talking about that more in the future, but just wanted to put that out there. I'll be doing a giveaway. I know a lot of other people are doing giveaways too, which is great because that gives you guys a reason to want to join in on the fun. Imagine if we get demastered Roman Reigns as the pre-order bonus. Man, I will not pre-order that shit. How many versions of Roman will we get this year? I mean, this past year we only had like what? 2? 3? Well, 3 with the Shield. Maybe we'll get 4 or 5. You got the information from Mike. Thanks for going live. What up, Super Thane? They need to fix the Hell in a Cell match. Need more space inside the cell and less restrictions. Restrictions are a big setback. I would love to defeat the Tribal Chief mode. Ooh, that's a good concept. Kind of like defeat the streak. That's a good concept for the Tribal Chief. How many CM Punks? Man, they better add all the CM Punks from this past year. We will get... they need to add all the CM Punks. Another question I have for you guys. Who's watching TNA Genesis tonight? The pay-per-view for TNA. Going live. The main event is going to be Nick Nemeth versus Joe Hendry for the title. Who's watching TNA tonight? How do you feel about the gauntlet matches being limited to offline? They need to put that shit online. We want Penta. Penta's probably going to be DLC. I think the tagline will be something related to Romans. Yeah, the tagline should be related to it. Me, NXT's involved. NXT Invasion. I am. You're going to try to lock in? JC's going to lock in with the TNA pay-per-view. Let's go. Didn't know I'll be watching? Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We are going to be watching. We are going to be streaming. Over on LexxExpress Plus, we will be watching TNA Genesis 2025. I'm going to be watching that, having a blast live on stream. I hope to see you guys there. TNA Genesis. Let me see what time it starts to make sure. So I don't want to feed you guys bull crap. So yes, it's tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, TNA Genesis 2025. We're gonna get Joe Hendry versus Nick Nemeth. Jordan Grace is fighting Tessa Blanchard, right? Blanchard, yes. Slamovich is fighting Rosemary. I don't care about Rosemary too much. The Hardys are defending their titles versus the Rascals. The Hardys are in action, man. Anytime the Hardys are in action, especially, you know, in this day and age, we got to celebrate it because we don't know how many matches they have left. It could end at any point in time. So I'm grateful and excited to watch the Hardy. They're not the Hardy Boys anymore. They're just the Hardy the Hardys. The Hardys with an S. You're buying Bishop in 2K25? What? I'm buying Bishop WWE 2K25. The end of the match? You meant the end? Wait, what? Hold on, Billy. I'm confused. Might get some WWE guys as a surprise. That'll be dope. You think JBL will be there tonight? Well, JBL's going to be on Raw on Monday, so he might be there if they have a freaking jet for him to go to Raw. You tune into every Hardy's match? That's what's up. 2K should make TNA game next. Well, 2K is going to be adding, hopefully, the TNA Superstars. Hopefully. So TNA Genesis 2025 LexxExpress Plus. I'm going to give you guys the link right now. Let me pull it up. TNA Genesis. This Sunday. Okay, I found it. I found the thumbnail. I got to edit it, but I'm not going to do that right now. Let me drop the link for y'all to tune into your boy Lexa Rooney. So for 2K25, for me, it's not that I have my expectations low or I don't think that the game could be better. I just feel like the city is not coming this year. At least not this year. But it doesn't mean it's not going to be a good game. It doesn't mean that's what the game had to have for it to be good for me or to me. It just means that the breakthrough year is going to come from somewhere else. That's what I think. All right, so I set up the stream. I'm going to drop the link for you guys to click through in case you guys are not subscribed to the LexxExpress channel. This LexxExpress Plus, rather. We will be live. All right, there we go. So I got the stream set up. Everything is good. And I don't know about Monday Night Raw, honestly. Monday Night Raw this week, I haven't seen a lot announced for Monday Night Raw this week except for JBL showing up. I don't know if that makes me want to tune in live. I might not do a watch party for Raw. I'll let you guys know about the Raw watch party. But right now, I'm kind of up in the air when it comes to the Monday Night Raw watch party. Does Ethan Page help Alexander beat Santana? Why? Why would he do that? 1 week away, King. 1 week away. We will be watching that big reveal January 28th. Hey, do you think WWE will put TNA on Netflix because of the new deal? Definitely not, Sean. This is more with NXT than anything. And probably in the Royal Rumble. I think we'll get probably some crossovers in the Rumble. What if the Ultimate X match is in the MyRise story as a surprise TNA invasion? Damn. Stop, man. I don't want to get my hopes up. You know what I would like to see, Lex? Is the cutscene of if a wrestler gets injured, how long the wrestler will be out of action. That would be awesome. I'm playing as Hillbilly Jim on Here Comes the Pain against Vince. What? Hillbilly Jim is in that game? Why did WWE get rid of the crowd color? They were called the North. Who? Raw kind of looked mid this week? Yeah, well, this upcoming week, you mean? I think they should allow us to customize the crowd already. Do you guys feel like we should be allowed to mess with the crowd? Like the volume of the crowd in terms of like what they wear and how big the seating is, like the seating arrangements are? I heard that USA is going to buy back the rights from Netflix. I don't think they're going to do that, Mike. Like you said, until you hear it from the horse's mouth. And all we've heard is that Netflix has like a 10-year deal in place with WWE. No chain wrestling equals incomplete wrestling game. I'm sorry, Heart Attack, but I've actually played more wrestling games without chain wrestling than the ones with. So I don't really necessarily think that is true. Now, if that's how you feel and that's the vibe that you got, then I'm sorry. But it's not make or break for me personally. Imagine if you're able to fight up the stairs in the crowd. Paul Heyman and 4K and the Uso. Because if you notice, all the new match types they put in 2K24, it was from the MyRise stories. Well, they did incorporate them into the MyRise. You're right. Who cares about the crowd? It's about the wrestlers. Yeah, Montaigne, but this is a video game that allows a lot of customization, and they allow you to pick what gear the wrestlers wear, whether it's Attitude Era, Ruthless Aggression Era, Golden Era. Like, you could change it. What if they allow you to customize it and you could put like TNA shirts in the crowd, you could put AEW shirts in the crowd? It would be cool. You gotta admit, chain wrestling as an option would be dope. I think. Why did I say that like that? But I think the concept of chain wrestling works. It's fun, and it's obviously very much tapped into what we see on television. They added the big blows, which I like that, but now it would be a good time to add chain wrestling. A lot of people have been asking for chain wrestling, so I'm sure they've heard of it. Maybe they give us new camera angles facing the announce table. I want to be able to customize the camera angles. I think all sports titles have camera angles, like adjustments. I feel like they need to let us put it higher or lower, to the ramp, to the crowd, zoomed out, zoomed in. I like that. It should be optional, but if it's got to be in it, it's a wrestling video game. I know that's everybody's excuse nowadays. It's a wrestling video game. Well, these games were always built like fighting games. More arenas. We need more arenas. We are playing essentially a fighting game, and the arena is the backdrop of the story. The more arenas, the more exciting scenery and scenarios we can set up and put together. You want to play in a New Japan style match with chain wrestling? I hope we can use the bell. That's what I said. I don't know why they took it off. I hope they add the new arenas. Do you think we're going to get the camera crew sitting ringside? No. Nothing can beat SVR 06. Nice. I'm glad you like SVR 06, but that's how you feel. That's how you feel. 06 is a great game, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's the best game ever, right? TNA Genesis. Thank you guys, whoever stopped by the stream already and liked it up. I appreciate it. Is there wait? Yeah, we're gonna be waiting. We're gonna be waiting till the 28th to see the base of the game. The reason why I said that is because last year they said that this was going to put Lexx King in the game and he was not in it. I can't wait to see Lexx King in the game. They better have the sliding chair coming out. 2006 was super competitive and hard. Loved it. I gotta go back and play that one. That's one of the games I'm looking for on PlayStation 2. So I'm trying to get 2006. I'm trying to get SmackDown versus Raw. I'm trying to get SmackDown 1 and 2. Just bring it. Shut your mouth. Here comes the pain. I'm trying to get all of them. I'm trying to get every single wrestling game that I can play on this beautiful PS2 that I just picked up. Shout out to all the viewers, man. We got 57 likes. If you can, hit that like button if you haven't already. If you love wrestling, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can see your boy Lexxerooney shine up this new PS2 that we got. So we can play all the classics, play 2K25, Ultra Pro Wrestling, Wrestling Code, and so much more. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in and inspiring me to get these older games on this beautiful console here. We'll be playing it real soon. Where did you get it? At a retro game store. How much? I'll talk about that in a video. Just wanted to show it, put it on screen, because it's beautiful, man. I mean, it's a little scratched. You can see it has a couple scratches. If I find a replacement casing, I'll probably change it. I learned how to take it off and change it. I tried cleaning it and taking some of the scratches off, which it worked. But at least from right here, look at this angle right there. Oh my god, that looks so nice. They also had the fat PS2, but I didn't like the PS2, the bigger one. Unfortunately, it's just too old, bro. That shit is too freaking old. They turned it on and I was able to test it out. I had them side by side. And I ended up going with this one, and I'm happy I did because I was able to see that this one is in perfect shape. This is like pretty much brand new despite the little scratches that you see. SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 was a good one. Bro, SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 got me back into the series. I used to play at my friend's house, SmackDown vs. Raw 2006, and I thought it was awesome. I appreciate you streaming, Lex, for real. I'm going through it. What's going on, Super? You all right? Did you hear about Foley losing 100 pounds? Damn, that's nice. Okay, that's what I'm saying. If 2K doesn't say who's going to be in the game, I'm not hyping. Yeah, but if 2K put them in a clip promoting the game, they're going to be in the game. Come on. Just made Vince tap out. That's nice looking PS2. Thanks, VJ. SVR 2006 emulator is broken. Yeah, I don't really want to get any emulators, man. I want to put them in my bookshelf. I'm going to, like, you see I got this awesome I got this awesome Monopoly set right there. My in-laws gifted that for Christmas. And then if you see closely, we have John Cena Thugonomics Funko Pop. We have Finn Balor. So I'm trying to get some more wrestling stuff, man. I'm trying to get some more wrestling stuff so we could do some more streams and talk about all these other fun, exciting games like Raw. More games, more streams. Here Comes the Pain was great. Yeah, Here Comes the Pain was amazing. It just costs too much right now. I'm not willing to pay 50 for it. Yeah, man, just stress. That sucks, Super Saiyan. I know, man. We all deal with it, but that's what's beautiful about wrestling and what we're doing here with the live streams and the videos. We get to come on here, hang out, talk crap, and disconnect a little bit. So I hope that that helps a little bit with your stress. It's a shame that Bobby Lashley won't be in 25. The almighty Bobby Lashley, bro, he's gone. And that new theme song that he has in AEW is just not it, man. I love the theme song he had in WWE. You've never played Here Comes the Pain? I remember playing it with my cousin. I never beat it. I never really had it. So, yeah, it's going to be fun to try it out. Nobody talks about tag team mechanics. They need to revamp that too. Tag team mechanics are all right. But, I don't know. Did you hear about what happened with Jay Uso, Lex? My man is pulling all the ladies. You're talking about the Jada Parker rumor bullshit? Do you think we get 5v5 war games? I wish we had 5v5 war games because that's what we see on TV, but I don't think we're getting 5v5. I think they're having issues putting that many people in one match. I think it's more of yeah, I don't think so. Why haven't they done it? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if they make it a next gen only feature, then yeah. Jacob Fatu versus Braun Strowman, that's gonna be big. Eminem's new album got leaked out yesterday. I thought Eminem released a new album like in September. He got another album coming out. Guys, we're at 58 likes. Can we get to 70 likes? Come on, where's everybody at? Wake up. Wake up. I'm sounding the sirens. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you, man. Crush the likes. Wake up. Wake up. Is PC next gen version? No. PC hasn't been upgraded to next gen. I knew that WWE was going to pair up with TNA last year because when I saw Jordan Grace in the Rumble, I knew something was going down. Well, they did pair up and they did do the crossover, but this is more than just that. This is a big partnership. Do you think we get Tag Team Chamber? No. No. Release Jacob Fatu? Why? All right, we got up to 63 likes. Thank you guys so much, man, but we're still 7 away from 70. Come on, folks. We could do it. Let's rally together. Did you say you're what? Yes, I'm watching TNA. Bro, I have it pinned up top, my boy. Look. If you look at the pinned comment, it says, we will be watching TNA tonight. I got it linked. Lex, Seth fighting Drew tomorrow? Ooh, I might have to watch Raw for that one. That's going to be a good one. Well, PC looks next gen regardless. PC maxed out looks amazing. I play the game on PC as well. The game looks fantastic. I mean, look at The Rock. This is on PC. 60 frames per second. I think the game looks outstanding. 2K25 is going to be the best one. Tell us why, bro. What up, Michael Jordan? Well, we were talking about it all stream. I think it's going to be the best one because it's going to be better than 24. It's going to be better than 23. It's going to be better than 22. And if they made 24 as good as they did with all the new match types, and they're calling it a groundbreaking year, it has to be. I mean, it has to be amazing. Look at those graphics, guys. Come on. Do I have any chips? Not here. The best one because it will implement City in the game? Nah, we don't know about that. We don't know about the City yet, man. I'm hoping. And what you gonna do? Releasing Jacob Fatu? I don't know what he's talking about, man. Seth and Drew will be a tag team for Mania? Stop. I'm worried 25 will feel outdated if Seth turns heel. 25 may feel outdated. I think it might feel outdated, but it's okay. The City is something special. That could be something very, very special. Give me a hell yeah. I hope AEW 2 will be fire. Well, Tony Khan said they ain't working on no AEW 2. Just like the stuff about Penta was. I think Penta's going to be DLC. What up, video game lord? Penta is selling out merchandise? Man, Penta's a beast. AEW game failed? I don't think it necessarily failed. If Brock returns at the Rumble, you think he makes it in 25? If he's under contract and they knew that he was going to make it in the Rumble, yeah, they'll probably just put in the same one. Nothing much, nothing much. Rocket, Penta DLC? Yeah. The city might come eventually. I heard TNA might be part of 2K25. Cave on, man. So the thing about TNA and 2K25, the deal was probably being worked on, right, behind the scenes. But I don't think that... Well, unless it's just Joe Hendry and Jordan Grace, maybe. I've been all right, Rocket. I've been all right, man. We're going to be watching TNA Genesis tonight over at LexxExpress Plus. I got the link pinned in case you guys want to tune in. It's already set up, man. It's already set up. We're going to be live at 8 o'clock. City before fixing the servers? Nah, I don't think it. I think it'll be happening at the same time. Mickey James? Who do I want to see win, Joe Hendry or Nick Nemeth? I like both of them a lot. But I think right now, if Joe Hendry loses again, it'll pretty much mean that that was like his final shot. Nah, it doesn't have last gen graphics. Heart Attack. I wouldn't mind playing with Joe Hendry in 25. I believe in Joe Hendry. What's the match card? Beside Jordan Grace is fighting Tessa Blanchard. Slamovich is defending her title against Rosemary. The Hardys are defending their belts against the Rascals. Do you think the new graphics is for next gen only because it looks really good? Nah, I mean, the graphics are going to look good across the board, guys. Let's face it. I think Kazarian is going to cash in. Yeah, you're right. Kazarian is going to cash in. I just thought about that now. I forgot he had the money in the bank. Winnie, here comes the pain type story mode. That would be epic. What the reason is for them not doing it, I don't know. Commentary needs new animation? Yeah. They need to update the new commentary. You're right. NXT part of the show tonight? Well, they announced a new partnership, so yeah, we may get a crossover after all. I wish the next gen version would look different. I wish too. And someone in here wrote earlier about the PS5 Pro edition for 2K. 2K didn't even do a PS4 Pro or Xbox One X version when the updated consoles came out. So PS5 Pro, I don't think is going to look any different on there, if I'm awesome. Oh, shit! I'm sorry. If you guys bought a PS5 Pro like myself, we're not getting an update on that.
Very funny, tra-la-la. You're so funny. That is so funny. Tra-la-la's trying to be a trollolo.
Jacob Fat 2 might win the Rumble? Nah, he ain't winning the Rumble. Come on. We know he ain't winning the Rumble. The roster better hope Oba doesn't show up. Oba better be in the freaking... I gotta add something for Oba. Why is 2K25 going to be the best one? But tell us why. Jordan, what do you mean? I've been telling you all stream, bud. I know who's going to win. CM Punk. I haven't been following wrestling shows much in the last year. Mainly just watching Christian Cage's stuff this last year and Alex Shelley as well. Who will be the face of Showcase? Roman Reigns.
Acknowledge me.
I love you, Solo. I gotta add that to my button here, man. What's your rating scores? Rating scores? I'm not sure. Roster is definitely going to be bigger than what we've seen. We'll get a bigger roster for 25.
What do you guys want to talk about?
We're going to get a Roman-only showcase or a full Bloodline showcase. Liam, I think we're going to get a mix. I think we're going to get the Bloodline mix in there with a lot of Roman Reigns to celebrate the tribal chief, because we the ones.
Acknowledge me.
What do you think will happen now for Solo? Solo's probably going to get into a feud with his own family. They're falling apart.
No.
I like Jacob Fatu, man. Jacob Fatu is a beast. Another question. What about the Royal Rumble? Will the Beast return? Good question. Probably not. I think the allegations are still ongoing. They're probably going to want to stay away from that mess until it's all cleared. Once it's cleared, then we'll see Brock Lesnar go on his little run, hopefully.
Give me a hell yeah.
Jacob Fatu, Bafeni, Braun Breaker, all in the game. Imagine in the Rumble, too. Unfortunately, we won't get John Moxley in the showcase with Roman Reigns. You're right. We will not get John Moxley, unfortunately, because John Moxley is killing it with the Death Riders at AEW. Why have you mentioned Corporate Scammer Rock burying a year-long story with Cody and Roman? How did he do that? He's actually stepping aside. What are you talking about, bro? Are you serious? Did you see the segment with Ray saying Kevin Owens is like his son Dominic? That is funny. I actually didn't. That's from SmackDown, right? Or when was it from? I would like to hear the Crow react to the wrestlers. Can January 28th come faster? Oh, can it come faster? I would love for it to happen already. January 28th can't come soon enough. Tongaloa, I heard he's hurt, right? Lex, I think I have to agree with Ace on what he said about Rock. What? Last saw Brock Lesnar in 23. Is he going to come back to 25? Nah, I don't think Brock Lesnar is going to be in 2K25. I think as long as those allegations are there, he's not going to be in it. I think Rock has a chance of winning the Rumble, yeah. Oh yeah, Moxley's definitely killing it, as in the Dynamite ratings. You think Brock will be added late? If you smell with the Rock. I don't know if Brock will be in the game until he's really cleared. Yep. It's a possibility. I mean, it's a possibility. Brock will be in community creations as he's always been, just like Goldberg. I don't download none of that stuff, man. I want Goldberg back in the game for real. Let's get Goldberg back in there. I wish we could get Sting, but Sting is still under contract with AEW, man. NXT versus TNA. You think they'll do like a invasion storyline? I don't think they should do that. Jeff Jarrett doing the Walmart John Cena retirement tour? Oh my god. Stop picking on Jeff Jarrett. Why is everyone talking about Brock? He's in trouble? I don't think he's in trouble, but he's in the allegations, yeah. Special Brock pack? Nah, they ain't gonna do no special Brock pack. Can you download characters for free? Nah, I know some people mod characters and stuff, but no. Well, oh no, you're talking about community creations? Yeah, you could download creations for free. I think they is, man. You think so? Well, we're going to be watching tonight. All right, we're going to be watching tonight over at LexxExpress Plus. I'm plugging it in as much as I can so you guys know that we will be live watching TNA over at LexxExpress Plus. Link is in the chat box. The description box has the link as well, but the chat box has the link directly to the stream. WCW Thunder Arena would be fantastic. I want to see more ECW, more WCW. Let's get these arenas in, man. They have the contracts. They have the partnership. I don't know what else they need. It's all there. Logan Paul's winning the Rumble? Hell no. Hell no. Lex is the greatest of all time. Thank you for the kind words, Jason. Can you name 12 Roman Reigns matches that could be in Showcase? You support me? Thank you, Jason. I appreciate that, man. 12 Roman matches that we could have in there. For sure, we could have the one with Braun Strowman and Bray Wyatt, where he comes in as interference, maybe. I know he interferes that match. Ooh, the SummerSlam one with Brock Lesnar. Yeah, I mean, Brock Lesnar can be in the game, but yeah, that would be amazing if they could have done the Brock Lesnar tractor and all that. The Jey Uso one. Jey Uso versus Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens. Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. Maybe Roman Reigns versus Finn Balor. Roman versus Seth. Yep, Roman versus Seth. There's a few matches you could throw in there. I mean, it's not gonna be all the best because you're missing Brock Lesnar, but Roman versus Drew. That Hell in a Cell match happened on television? What? Roman versus Edge and Bryan? Yeah. KO and Sammy versus the Usos? Oh, yeah, for the Bloodline. Well, it could... If they mix and mash it with the Bloodline, then you could see the Bloodline having some spots in there, and that'll be good. What is your prediction roster? I can't tell you everyone that's going to be in the game, but I do think that Obafemi is going to be in the game. Ethan Page is going to be in the game. I think that Penta is going to be DLC. I think Motor City Machine Gun is going to be DLC. Yeah, they could do Roman versus Cena. You're right about that one too. I hope they don't do a Hulkamania edition or showcase after that Raw appearance. What? You're just saying shit just to get a reaction, my boy. You're not going to get a reaction from me. I don't care about all that. The more subs and likes this man gets. Let him know, Mike. Let him know. I'm excited to play as Ethan Page. Yeah, I think we'll get those. They already did Roman versus Cena in 23 for Cena Showcase. Well, maybe it's a filler match. I don't know. How can I make Universe better? Imagination. Because they're not going to make it better. Use your imagination. That's your best bet to make the showcase, the Universe better. What do you think of a match concept called the Usos Penitentiary Match? Take the 2 War Game rings, cage and... No rings on top. Just 2 cages and trapdoors. Has like a prison cell match. That's pretty cool. I would like for them to do the showcase with some dream matches. Have some dream showdowns. You know what I'm saying? Mix and match real life and dream matches. Guys, we're 7 likes away from 80. Thank you for liking it up. I appreciate y'all so much. And thank you. Shout out to the new subscribers. We got a few more subscribers that just joined the channel. Shout out to you. You know who you are. Thank you. AJ Lee? Nah. Hulk Hogan hurt himself? Hulk Hogan's a bozo. Austin versus Hogan Dream Match Showcase. Man, Stone Cold is the GOAT. Why do we never get the Crown Jewel Arena? I know. Maybe it's because of a copyright issue that like Saudi Arabia owns it? Could that be? Give some superstars for me to put in an elimination chamber. You already have Cena, Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton, Triple H. Seth Rollins. Roman versus Big E. Ooh. Logan won't win the Rumble? Nah, he ain't winning the Rumble, man. What if it's actually CM Punk showcase? The best in the world? I like CM Punk. I don't mind it. I'm a CM Punk fan. How would you guys feel about that? What do you do on 2K these days? For me, I do exhibition matches, and I actually want to play MyRise a little bit before the new game comes out. So I'll probably start my male MyRise experience real soon. Oh yeah, Obafemi's definitely a better champion than Ethan Page. I agree. I mean, just his look and the way he is, I like his character more than Ethan Page's character. Ethan Page is kind of like a Miz. He reminds me of the Miz a little bit, like the character, the way he's being presented. Oba's the way to go now, man. I like Oba. I don't know, guys. I think he has a bright future. Him and Trick Williams, because Trick Williams just dropped the belt. I think Trick is cool too. I should stream a MyRise gameplay. Yeah, so I don't just stream talking and discussing the game. I definitely play the games, but since we're talking so much about 2K25, I wouldn't even be able to play right now and concentrate. Too excited talking about all of this. So that's why you guys haven't really seen me streaming any 2K24 stuff. Oh man, Khalil Ware had 25 points today. Seth might eliminate Roman. That would be dope, man. I love how everyone is targeting the Bloodline and Roman and the stuff going on. Like, Seth is still pissed off about it, right? He confronted Sami Zayn about it. Drew McIntyre's still pissed off about it. They've done such a great job on TV showing the aftermath of everything the Bloodline and Roman Reigns has caused within the locker room and like the show interconnecting. I really, really enjoy that. Vince is doing things behind the scenes. Man, Vince is no longer with the company. People are just so desperate to talk about anything. Punk versus Ziggler? What? Why would they put Ziggler in the game, Ace? They better put Lillian Garcia. Do you think we're getting any WWE superstars on TNA? Yeah, I think since the partnership just got announced, they're probably going to want to capitalize and have someone show up. We might even get someone ringside in the crowd. Possible showcase matches? Do you think Triple H is going to be in 2K25? He is for sure in the game. Yeah, Scott Steiner's in the game. The storytelling in the Royal Rumble match will be cinema. Yeah, the way they're like interconnecting every single story to like cross over, and I think everyone's going to want to eliminate Roman from the Royal Rumble. Roman's going to be in the Rumble, so everybody's going to be gunning for him. When do you think we'll get the full roster for 25? Probably like the week before the game comes out. How do I unlock him? Nah, Scott Steiner's not free. You got to get him in my faction. Rumble match is going to be insane. We're doing a Royal Rumble watch party, by the way. February 1st. When's that? Oh, no. February. Oh, yeah. 1st. Not this coming weekend. It's the one after, so we still got to wait. Still got to wait. No, it's not mid-February. It's February 1st. Oh, for the roster reveal. Yeah. Will the Men's Royal Rumble be the opening match? They better not put the Men's Rumble the opening match, bro, because then that makes me not want to watch the rest of the show. Men's Royal Rumble got to be the last match. I don't care. I don't care. Has to be the last match. Punk versus Regal. Ace. Why are you digging so deep? Do you think we're going to get news about my faction? If there's a significant update, I think we'll get news. If there's not a significant update, they're going to do what they did to us last year, Carter, which is wait till the last minute to pretty much say there's nothing there. What up, Chi-Town? If Roman comes out first, I'm dying. Man, they're going to obliterate him if he comes out first. Which legends could return in 25? Goldberg. Melina? Who do you think and want to win the Rumble? I want Drew McIntyre or CM Punk. Yeah, Cody versus KO would be a good opening match with the latter. Oh, yeah. But I would do the Women's Rumble first. Maybe. Saturday night's main event is next week. I forgot. We're doing a watch party for that, too. We're doing a watch party, man. If you guys love wrestling, love watching wrestling within a community, make sure you subscribe to the LexxExpress channel where I will be watching TNA later today, but we're doing the Saturday night's main event. I told you guys I'm not missing any premium shows this year, man. I told you. We're doing it. You think we're going to see Roxanne Perez make her debut at the Rumble? We'll see her there. I heard Lesnar's officially no longer under WWE contract. Any validity? But he wrote it wrong. Well, maybe he did. He put Yeah, it's validity. It's kind of tough because of the allegations. Maybe WWE just let the contract expire and they just didn't use him. I don't think you could freeze him for that. It's more of a situation where they chose not to use him creatively because of the allegations. So yeah, maybe he is a free agent. Oh yeah, man. California with the burned homes and neighborhoods and people got hurt and all that. Crazy stuff, man. Prayers out to them. I can't even imagine, you know, all your belongings having to like not even start from zero, but just literally lose all the items that you value. Some of the things you dislike about 2K24: servers are trash. I wish my GM was more fun for me. I got burnt out with it the previous year. And I wish my faction was better. Things that are good: graphics, gameplay, showcase, match types, roster. Gunther cost Goldberg the Rumble. You mean what if Goldberg comes back to whoop Gunther because of Gunther disrespecting the legends? They're saying it was an arsonist who's caused the fire. I don't know, man. There's a lot of baloney going on around town. Yo, chat, I know I showed it earlier, but I know there's also people that just tuned in for the first time. Chat, let me know. What do you guys think about my PS2 Slim? Silver, shiny, PS2 Slim, which I'm going to be playing all my retro wrestling games on here. PlayStation and PlayStation 2. What do you guys think about this beautiful Slim? What do you guys think about that? The Slim is almost the same size as the DVD case for Raw. Fat one is nice, man. I like the fat one. I used to have that one. Oh, I had the black slim one too. I had both of them. Like in different times though. Are we gonna see the Yeet Master win? Nah. Saturday night main event? Nah. That's just gonna be a hype match. Edge is not returning in 2K25 because Edge is under contract with AEW. His name is Adam Copeland and he's wrestling in AEW now. His name is the Rated R Cope. Do I think Big E will get a big push if he's healthy and comes back? I wish. Now that you said about the crowd, Liam, I hope and wish they made the crowd better. Do I like the slingshot tech? Don't really care too much for it. Looks like shit. Wow, what a hater, man. And nobody else really told me they liked it. What if Uncle Howdy won? Uncle Howdy's cool, man. Uncle Howdy's cool. Is Vince going to AEW? Nah, come on. The Coat Mater. Do you think Sheamus beats Braun? That would be cool, but I don't know. Said it look cool? I know, man. I'm just trolling. I know you said it after, my boy. I know you said it after. The Slimmer Rooney. Looking Gucci. I said I liked it. You said it earlier, though, VJ. I wanted some validation right now. We need something like Jake something. I know Carter's up to nothing because he's waiting for Jake something. I'm hoping MyRise is good. I hope they change MyRise too. Everybody's talking about the slingshot tech and showcase. Man, they need to make MyRise more dynamic with the backstage stuff. They got you staring at people. Come on, man. Oh, look who it is, Stunna. I was waiting for you to show up at some point today. Guys, help me wish Stunna a happy birthday. One of my good friends, Pierre tells his name. You see him right there with the highlighted blue. My good friend, Pierre Tell, Stunner Rooney, Stunner Rubio. He's turning 50 today. The big 5-0, man. God. How time has passed. I remember meeting Stunner when he was just a little rascal. Erica says, happy birthday, Stunner. You like it, Carduki, Carduki. Do you like the objectives being based on a compass? Nah, the objectives being based on a compass is horrible. You're right about that. Get rid of the slingshot tech. Get rid of the objectives, the compass objectives and all that. Solo Bloodline and 2K25 would look better than 2K24. Oh yeah, Solo's gonna look way better. It's Stunner's happy birthday today, January 19th. Stunner is coming in like, acknowledge me. Thank you for stopping by, Stunner, so we could give you a shout out, man. We got over 70 people in here, 2 likes away from 80, talking WWE 2K25. We're watching TNA Genesis later today as well, 8 p.m. Eastern. If you guys want to come hang out and continue to talk wrestling, even though we're watching the pay-per-view, maybe you're not watching the pay-per-view and you just want to hear my reaction, make sure you stop on by because we're going to be talking a whole lot of wrestling and having a good time chilling on YouTube. Rated R, cope these nuts. Yes, sir. I forgot to tell you, Lex. Do you think Stone Cold will come back? Man, I miss Stone Cold. We had the 40 years of the 40th anniversary of WrestleMania. We had Raw on Netflix. Where the hell is Stone Cold Steve Austin? Who the hell at TKO is responsible for Stone Cold's absence? Triple H, The Rock, and whoever else, they need to get on a phone call and please reach out to the Stunning Ranch over there. The Broken Skull Ranch. Get in contact with Stone Cold Steve Austin because we need him back in WWE TV. We need Lex call and 2K. Bro, we be getting Lex calls. Woody tried doing one and he was doing his best. But ain't nobody downloaded that. Ain't nobody wanted to play with Lex. What up, Bishop? How you doing? Why do you want Stone Cold? This isn't 1998, man. Make it 1998. I don't care. I love Stone Cold. Do you think Solo will turn face? That'll be cool, but they gotta time it right. Solo joining the Roman Reigns group again would be nice. They just gotta time it right. Happy birthday to the one that is celebrating Stunner. Stunner's his name. Stunner. Number 1 Stunner. Stone Cold got a big beard now. Hey, I accept Stone Cold. However, I love Stone Cold. He could come back and sit at commentary. He could come back and give a stunner. He could come back, stick out the middle finger, and leave. I don't care. He could do it all. I love Stone Cold. Malachi Black, that would be nice. What's your dream interview with who? Oh man, that's easy. If we're talking just pure wrestling, Stone Cold. If we're talking about just in general, like live wrestling, all that, The Rock. Dwayne Johnson. And if we're talking about movies and directors, Christopher Nolan. They try to get him, but he keeps saying no. I wonder what's going on, man. I wish I could talk to Stone Cold, man. I wish I could reach out to his inbox and be like, hey, Steve, what's going on, bud? We want to have you on the LexxExpress show. What's been going on? Let's do a little shoot 'em up podcast. Because Stone Cold isn't an idiot. He knows there's no point in being on the show with no purpose. Could be that he probably doesn't have anything going, yeah. Just like 30-second Undertaker. Hey, man. Come out. Some middle fingers. You know what I'm saying? Stunner. Peace out. I'm cool. Just want to hear the glass break, man. As a wrestling fan, it never gets old to hear the glass break. Sub to your ex, Lex. Either way, going to get the game as I commentate for in universe mode. If they add Grest. Wait, what? Ricky Martel, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the community. I missed your last comment. The one before that. Was there another one? Just copy and paste. I just read your other comment. I didn't miss it. You mean Hogan? Which legends can return in 25? Goldberg. Goldberg will always be Goldberg. We need new animations for moves like the stunner. I would like that. I'm looking forward to Heart Eyes. It's a Valentine. What? I don't like horror movies. He only works for Vince. Could be true. Could be true. You like my Yeet hat? Thank you. I picked it up at the last show we went to, and I got his autograph too. I got the Jey Uso autograph. Dylan, thank you for subscribing.
Yeah. I like it.
Have you ever drank the Stone Cold IPA? I wish. I wanted to try the Stone Cold beer. That's like I don't like beer, but I wanted to try Stone Cold's beer because I love Stone Cold.
Give me a hell yeah.
And I wasn't too thrilled to find out that they don't sell it in Florida. I would probably have to get it shipped here, and I haven't even bothered looking into it. But last time I looked into it, they don't sell the beer in Florida. For whatever reason, Florida doesn't get Stone Cold. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Mr. Stone Cold. By the way, we just got a new subscriber, so shout out to Dylan. We're getting closer and closer to our goal of 14,400. And then 15K after that. Senior Warzone post, did you get it? What do you mean if I got it? That's not a post, my boy. That's a teaser. That's me playing. That's my TV with my PlayStation. That's my PlayStation that I have right here. And I have it right under the TV you see right there on the picture. I'm going to be streaming it. You guys love wrestling? You guys are going to get some good old content on here, man. We're going to be doing some classic shorts. We're going to be doing some cool videos and streams with those older games. I want to be excited for 25, but I have no hope because of the servers. Liam, I know. It's tough. It's tough to be a wrestling fan. It's tough to be excited when the servers have been trash. Do The Rock have a beer? No, The Rock has a tequila called Terramana. And I tried the tequila. I'm not a drinker, but I will say it's pretty good. Maybe it's because I'm a Rock fan, and I would drink gasoline if The Rock promoted it. Can't believe I just said that out loud, but that's probably true, man. I got the Rock's Under Armour gear. I have a little Under Armour Rock hoodie. I have, man, yeah, the shoes. I got the shoes for the Rock. I'm waiting for the Roman Reigns ones. Yeah. I tried the Terramana one. Guilty as charged. We want the Stone Cold 2001 gear. I thought they had something similar. It would take a miracle for them to fix the servers. It would. But, you know, they did hire some people there. The PlayStation, what's her name? Sylvia. Erica said Sylvia. Yeah, since it's a silver console, we'll call it Sylvia. I'll let The Rock know, Lex. I got him on speed dial. Let's go! If they don't bring the city in 2K25, at least bring back Road to WrestleMania. Man, they need to fix Universe. They need to replace Universe. They need to do something better. Stone Cold needs to come back. 2K25 needs to have better servers. This game, this year, I promise you guys, we're going to have a blast. I have a feeling. You know why? Let's put it on here real quick. So you see right here what it says? You see right here what it says? Let me put it real big in the middle so you guys can see it. There it is. Breakthrough year for the franchise. Discover game-changing features. Why would they put that in their promo? Why would they put that in their description? GM mode with the city? That'll be cool. Gonna multitask and watch the TNA and GCW show? Kai, that's what's up, man. You're gonna be watching TNA, GCW, and the LexxExpress live stream, watching everything together. What? You're gonna be tuning into the stream as well? Let's go. Let's go, man. And we just got another subscriber. Let's go. Let's keep the sub train going. Thank you so much. What a great stream this has been, guys. We've had a blast talking about the classic games, talking about the future streams, talking about 2K25 and wrestling. What a stream. What if it's where you start with Roman Reigns in NXT? Oh, dude, that would be awesome. And they just skip through his career and do like a little documentary for him like they've done. Hell yeah. Maybe to hype us or some shit? Nah. I don't think it's just to hype us, man. You can't say groundbreaking and game-changing. Guys, 2K knows that the community have been begging for some of the weapons they've added this year, for some of the match types they've added this year, for some of the stuff they've been working on for future years. So if they know what the community has been saying online, they have someone that reads the comments, they have the next makers, they're pretty much in tune with what we've been talking about. Even if they don't listen to your boy LexxOverse, they still look at what the trends are on social media. They literally pay for someone to be in charge of that department. I'm pretty sure every company has a scouter out there like that, that's involved. And if they know how strong the community has felt about all the things that has been posted online, why for 2K25 would they post breakthrough year for the franchise? Why would they post discover game-changing features? If you look at 2K24, they already added game-changing features. They already had a breakthrough year. You know why? Because they added so many matches. They added all the ambulance, right? The casket match, right? Special guest referee. 3 new matches, online and offline. And then they added Gauntlet. That's 4. And within Gauntlet, they had multiple things to do there. And then weapons. Almost every DLC brought new weapons. And then within the season pass, they brought WrestleMania 40 during the summer. And they gave us a new arena for WCW Fall Brawl. They've been listening to the community, whether you want to admit it or not, whether you're satisfied with the product or not. they've been listening to the damn community. So for them to put groundbreaking, game-changing, it's because they are about to shake the gaming world. Maybe it's not the city. Maybe it's just better servers and better stability with new features within game modes and match types. But that's exactly what the doctor ordered. Consistency is key. They've been able to keep up the good work each year. Now, the servers been booty. I know it sucks. It's garbo. You could call it whatever you want. That's the truth. I'll agree with you on that. But maybe, just maybe this year, we can easily get excited when they're throwing around these words, because maybe, just maybe, the servers are being fixed. Let's start off with the street first before a big city. It doesn't have to be a big city. Yeah, I agree. It better be like a strip. And that's about it. Liam, I get it, man. If there's one thing that the internet has done, it's beat the life out of every single person that had any kind of optimism for things that they love. Everyone online loves to rag and trash and bash, and like it's just the ongoing stuff. So I understand why you would be negative. And let's say the servers are trash. I'll accept the servers being trash once again if they at least gave us a brand new universe mode gets fixed. I'll accept the servers. I'll accept it. What about MyGM Online? Maybe they do that. I don't know. WWE eras or decades? Yep, that would be cool. Create a story is something a lot of people want. I know. Create a story is something a lot of people want. Guys, epic stream. We got some new subs. Thank you to everyone that dropped by. We reached 80 freaking likes. You know what time it is. It's time to get a little break. We're going to be back live at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Check it out. That's the link for the live stream. We're going to be live watching TNA Genesis. Even if you're not ordering the pay-per-view, even if you're not watching the pay-per-view, we can still connect. We can still keep this conversation going. We could still enjoy wrestling together and react to the show, because that's what we're going to be doing. So I hope to see each and every one of you there, even though I know some of you got better things to do than talk about TNA. I get it. We'll be back tomorrow, Monday, with a brand new video talking about 2K25, and our next stream on this channel will be on Tuesday. Tuesday will be the next LexxExpress stream, and of course, I already told you with the Raw and the Warzone and the PS2 and all that, we're getting retro streams back real soon. 8 p.m. I got the link right there. I'm going to spam the link right now. Listen up. I'm spamming it up. I don't want you guys to tell me, Lex, I didn't know you were live streaming. Lex, I didn't know that you had another channel. Lex, I didn't know what you were doing. You know what I'm doing. I'm telling you what I'm doing. 8 p.m. We're watching TNA. We're going to keep talking wrestling, and we're going to have a good night. And I hope you do too as well. So if you don't want to tune into that stream, you don't want to subscribe to that shit, it's okay. Don't worry. We'll be back on Tuesday with more streams on here, and we'll be back tomorrow with more videos on here. So the content is rolling out. I hope to see you guys around. Have a beautiful Sunday. And let's see, what do we got here? We got Matt Say. Thank you for subscribing just as we're exiting. Thank you for the conversations. Stay positive, guys. Stay positive. It's going to be a groundbreaking year. That's what they said. That's what they said.
LexxExpress is calling, shaping every view. Subscribe and join the legend, let's see what you'll do.
Every comment's welcome, every like's a cheer. Your opinions light the way, there's nothing you should fear.
Share your thoughts and insights, let your voices grow. With Lex by your side, the universe will glow. Hit that button, oh so bright, in this digital night. LexxExpress is here to guide us with an epic light. Comment, share, and let it out in the world so vast. Be a part of something stronger, make the moments last. See the world from angles never seen before. Through the eyes of LexxX vision, open every door. From the screen to your mind, transcend the mundane. Stand and rise with LexxExpress, break every chain.
In every frame, a story that's waiting to be told.
In every voice, a power precious like pure gold. So subscribe and join the journey to the great unknown. With LexxExpress, we'll build a world we truly own. Hit that button, oh so bright, in this digital night. LexxExpress is here to guide us with an epic light.